start off with Will Smith. I guess
Uh,
how did you how did you take it when he like popped off like that?
oh, okay, so for the Will Smith, the whole Will Smith situation,
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I felt like it was excessive, not just because he slapped him for a joke, but because they're all comedians. I
Yeah.
forgot where I heard it, but they're like, you can't go to like a comedy show and not expect to get trash talked to you, you know?
Yeah, bro.
It's just weird.
No, I agree. So there's a part of me that believes that missed the conspiracy theorist in me believes that it was all fake in order just to get some, some attention for the Oscars, which are very much dying right now. Um, but if it is true, if it was real, I completely agree with you. I think it was super excessive. Um, I think it's funny. Jim Carrey, of all people, even said it was excessive, which that man is a little seems in the past few years a little off his rocker at times. But there was
Yeah.
a interview that he did, and I wish I could remember who it was with. But it was supposed to be for his new upcoming film, Sonic 2, where he plays a character in Sonic 2. But they asked him a little bit. They were like, "How did you feel about the Will Smith slap?" And he said that it was a huge discredit to all the people who had worked their butts off to get to where they're at. To whether they were gonna win it or just being there at the Oscars. It was a huge opportunity for a lot of actors and actresses, and he just kind of like cast a shadow over all of them after all the hard work they did to get where they were at. And then he just kind of was like, well, now I'm going to take all the limelight, you know? Um, and I think to move a little deeper in it. Oh, is that you too? Oh, perfect. To move a little deeper in it,
Yeah.
um, I think that it shows how broken that man is. Because I don't know if
Jim Carrey or Will Smith?
Will Smith, sorry.
Okay.
Well, Jim Carrey's a little crazy too, but yeah, Will, like we every like the whole world got to see him be publicly like emasculated in front of everyone.
Words, whatever.
Words, things, right?
Yeah.
But it was just like, how there's that meme of him going like as he's like trying not to like bawl out crying because his wife's like, yeah, like I bang other dudes, it's okay. And he's like, yep, no, I understand, yep, that's fine. Like it's obviously not fine. So it's like he's in this weird relationship where it's like he seems like he truly loves Jada, and Jada's just kind of like, oh, I'm chilling. This is an open relationship. I'm gonna do what I want. And so, because I don't know if you've watched the video closely, but there's like a part where he laughs at the joke, and then he looks over at Jada, and Jada gives him that look like motherfucker, like you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like that kind of like, you ain't gonna do nothing about that. But I've never seen him like that angry before, ever. Like in a
Yeah.
non-acting role. It was
And then
really
I saw
interesting.
I saw they had another video angle of what was going on, and you can see the back of his wife's head, Jada. The whole time when he goes up there, she's just like still, like it's like scary. It's like creepy almost, And he's walking back, and she's just perfectly still, didn't look back at
Yeah,
him.
dude.
He's over there now. He starts yelling, and she's still like soulless. Like how like she was like one of those cardboard cutouts, man. It was fucking
Yeah,
weird, dude.
dude. No, it was really interesting to see. Like I said, if it was real, it just shows how broken that dude is. He's a very,
Yeah.
very broken man right now. And it's really sad to see. Interesting to see. There's so many press interviews that they've shown of Will Smith, obviously recently after all this stuff, of him preaching like nonviolence and like violence isn't the answer and all this
Yeah.
stuff. And then it's like, and then we see the slap, and then it's just like, dang man, like that must have really broke you. And then you have like his super odd kids, Jaden and Willow, and like Jaden's like, props to my dad for like standing up for my mom. And it was just like, dude, did you see the same thing I did? Like That's weird,
Yeah.
man. That's super weird. And there's like videos all over the internet of Jada being like, I'm super comfortable with my alopecia. Like, I shaved my head and like I've come to terms with it. Like, I love, what did she say? Like, I love my body. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of all this stuff. And it's just like, dude, like, it was a shaved head joke. It was a literally, it
I
wasn't
think
even
I
an
think
alopecia joke, bro.
it could have been more. She was upset about the movie GI Jane.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean,
she didn't bat. I'm telling you, man. That I'll send you a picture of that. But she did not bat an eye. She didn't
yeah,
move.
man.
It looked like Will Smith was yelling, and next to him was goddamn Megamind. All right, like just perfectly
Dude,
still. Man, that fucking alien. Big old head, bro.
yeah.
It was creepy. Like, dude,
Dude, it was
you got
weird, man. It was really
no feelings.
weird.
Alien.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, and it's just odd too, because it's like at the Oscars of all places, you're doing
Yeah.
that in front of everybody. Like, it's crazy. And I think it's also interesting. I guess it kind of shows how much of a stand-up guy Chris Rock is. Because Chris Rock, when asked by, the people there, like, hey, do you want to press charges? He was like, no, I don't want to press charges. It's fine. But even Jim Carrey was like, I know that Chris probably did it because he was being a nice guy and he probably just doesn't want the hassle. But Jim Carrey straight up like was like, you know what? I think Will's a great guy, a great actor. But he's like, Will Smith should have gone to jail that night. And he's like, if I'm Chris Rock, I'm waking up the next morning and suing Will Smith for $150 million. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, dude. But like, also, I'm like, yeah, dude.
Dude, what they were saying is that
There's no
Chris Rock,
consequences.
Chris Rock actually he's traumatized, I guess, from when he used to get bullied. Did you hear about this?
No.
So he used to get bullied, and he never did anything. He got bullied for like his whole life, and
Okay.
then you have him on recording where he was talking about one day some guy finally crossed that line,
Mm-hmm.
and Chris Rock got a stone or something, or like a brick, and he almost beat this guy to death.
Damn.
And yes, that was Chris Rock doing that. And so what they were saying was that his therapist told him that after that day, he has never been able to process being upset or angry. That's why you never see him like that, because he's scared that he's going to do the same thing.
Wow.
And then I guess he kind of brought it up too because of what happened at the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they brought it up separately when they asked him about it. He was saying, "Oh, I'm still processing over what happened."
Yeah.
Like like his mind couldn't grasp the concept that he got someone smacked the shit at him, and it
was an interesting response when it happened, and I think it's funny because, granted, it's a little different in the Marine Corps. We're a little rougher with people, but like I can kind of remember stuff like that. Like, obviously way more playful, but like you'd make a joke and someone would like smack you or like punch you, and you'd be like, "Whoa, dude! Like that was uncalled for, right?" Because they would just get too butthurt about it, and they'd be like, "Whoa, dude!" Like, and that's kind of how I got that, where it was like the way he reacted was like, I'm really nervous in this situation, but I'm trying to keep my cool. That's like the vibe I got from it. Like when he, like, whoa, like Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me, and everyone like laughed. Like, and I was just like, that's not like, that wasn't good. Like that was like really scary, really unhealthy. Like, and it was odd too, because like you can even see the moments leading up to it when Will Smith is just like walking up this, like, you know what I mean, on the stage. Chris Rock's like, what's he gonna do? Like, what is going on here, kind of thing. And then he just smacks the shit out of him, and you're just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what the hell's going on right now? It's insane, bro. It's just really weird. It's a really odd thing. And to do it on national television.
That's fucked up, yeah.
Like, it's not like this random thing where they're like, like the assistant said that Will Smith like smacked the shit out of him, in a undisclosed location while on set. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you did it on TV at an award show to another famous like actor comedian, like someone who's kind of supposed to be like one of your people, like one of your, the one of the people in your
Whoa,
industry,
whoa.
brother, man, come on. No, man, it's kind of crazy though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think that just
that's
goes to show how like much Jada has him wrapped around her finger. That, in my eyes, that's what I see, like hardcore,
yeah.
real bad, man, real bad. Oof. But yeah,
Yeah, and then just like I said, how she doesn't even care. Like if she saw that, she
mhm,
could have at least like put her hand on his hand on after he sat back down, be like,
yeah,
hey, you cool, or hey, thank you, or nah, she just complete
cold blooded,
silhouette.
dude, cold blooded,
Yeah, and didn't care, didn't even look at him anymore.
dude.
And
If
like
uh,
she was just like, I don't want to be seen here with him. I don't want to look at him right now because I'm going to
yeah.
be on TV.
Well, I loved, I was reading some comments on one of the videos of the slap, and I really liked what someone said. People in the comments had said, and they were like, a good husband would defend his wife, but then it also said a good wife would stop her husband from doing that. And I really like
Yeah.
that. And I think it's very true, because I think obviously both of us are in relationships, and I think that if someone, granted, still a little silly because it's a comedian, but if someone was truly like being mean to your partner, you would be like, you know what I mean, like, motherfucker, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like, what did you just say? But like your girl would be a good partner and be like, no, no, not worth it, don't even worry about it, let's go. Like, but
She's gonna be
Jada,
like,
like
yeah,
you said,
my man's about to fuck you up and your four friends. Like,
you
hold
about
up,
to
baby.
get
Hold
bugged out, yeah.
up.
And then yeah, dude, it's just really interesting though, because it's like you said, Jada was just cardboard cutout, like just ghost face, bro. Like there was nothing going on up there, and it was just kind of like, oh, you did it, the deed's done, all right, let's move on. Like it was just like not a, hey hon, don't worry about it. It was like she egged it on. She was like, really, like, you know what I mean, like it was like this thing where she's like, really, you know what I mean, he's really gonna say
Yeah.
about me and you're not gonna do anything. And it was just really weird. And the way he said, like, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth, it seemed like, so he was really angry, but it also seemed forced in a sense. Does that make sense? He was
Yeah.
angry, but it was almost like a, Chris Rock, why'd you have to do that, bro? I'm just trying to sit and enjoy a show. Now I gotta like prove my worth to this lady that's banging other dudes. Like I ain't even getting none. I like it's like, I don't know, man. It's just really like, dang, dude, so crazy for a GI Jane joke, a GI Jane joke, a shaved head joke.
That's what happens when you're on top, man. No one can touch you.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But that's true though, man. I think when you get to that status, dude, any one of us, if we would have gone in and just smacked dude clear across the face, you're probably going to jail. Most
Yeah.
likely. You know what I mean? Especially when there was a slap and then nothing else happened. It didn't turn into a fight. It was just like you just slapped, you went up and slapped someone and then like walked away. That's assault. That's like a clear case of an assault. Like that's not
Yeah.
even,
There's evidence.
oh, it turned into a fight and like they were rolling on the ground punching each other. Like, no, one dude did it, the other one did not engage back. Now you're all in your rights to call the police and be like, hey, this man assaulted me. And it's on video. It's clear for everyone to see. And the crazy thing
It,
is there's
and
tons of people
yeah.
online that are like, hell yeah, well, stand up for old Jada. Hell yeah. And it's like, what? No, what is going on? This is
Leave her,
crazy.
dude.
This is crazy, dude. It's just living in clown world, man. So
Yeah.
weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you gonna say?
No, I was saying like leave her, man.
Yeah, dude, it's oh man, it's crazy. And their kids are kind of weird and like that whole marriage and everything, it's all crazy, man. It's so weird. And the funny thing is too, is like Jada talks about the open marriage, how they have one, but like
They do. It
never
is.
that apparently they have an open marriage. But the funny thing is like you see Jada with like the one dude or whatever. I don't know if there's any other ones. I could be wrong. And I don't want to say that there's other dudes because I just don't know. But it's like you don't see that with Will. Like I'm sure he is, but like you don't see it. Like Jada straight up was like,
Um,
"Yeah, I'm banging another dude. What up? Like
I
this is
think that
me."
that could be, yeah, that could be one of those. Well, I love her, so I'm gonna let her do her thing,
That's
and
kind of what I feel like.
completely ignore how I feel.
Yep,
And he's
that's how I
just,
feel.
oh, dude, fuck that.
That's that's how it feels, like 100%, dude. You straight up like hit the nail on the head. Like that's how I feel that he sees it. Is like, man, I love that because I think, I mean, I think everyone's been so in love in their life where they get so into it that they forget, like, oh, my happiness matters too.
Yeah.
And that's all what's going on with him, man. I think he loves Jada so much that he's kind of just like, I'm gonna push all my feelings down. And he was that perfect, like the meme in that video where she kind of says like, "This is why I cheated," and he's doing that thing where he's like, "Mm-hmm, yep, okay," like as he's like crying, and it's just like that is a broken man. That is a
Yeah.
broken person right there. Like he's willing to be like, sure, open relationships, fine. I'm not going to be with anyone else because I only love you, but you can. That's fine if you want to live your truth and bang other. That's okay. I love you. I love and support you. You know what I mean?
But
It's just like,
he's not scared to kiss her to be like, dude, that's some other guys.
yeah, dude, that's
You
some
know?
other guy's diddly right there, bro. Dude, it's man, it's weird. They have a weird thing going on. So, whew,
But yeah.
crazy, dude. Crazy, crazy.